Hello YouTube, this is Mickey D with episode 106 of Stationeers. Oh, wow, that suddenly got loud. Hey Kelvin, hey MacGyver. Alright, so we've got pipes to do. Oh, and I just hit the wrong key. There we go. First of all, let's turn these off. Oh my god, I'm sitting here trying to hit F to do stuff. Alright. And let's see where. Oh, and now I'm hitting tab. So that's what happens when I jump between Hellion and Stationeers. Alright. We're good there. Yeah, we're getting a little low on oxygen. We'll probably go swap that out. Okay, fill that tank up. And yep, that one of these days. Okay, both of those were doing pretty good. Alright. Why do we have a random... Oh, yes, because we opened that up to do stuff down in there. Which... I don't think we need that open now. I don't know if it actually let me put that down without a floor there. No. Oh, yes it will. Very nice. Yeah, that's what I was saying, where I was almost thinking about doing that, leaving that open between this room and that room. But probably not really necessary. And I think there was a reason I didn't want to do that. Alright, and let's see what we got. Grab some wiring. Actually, let's pick this all up. Do we have any on us? We do. Okay. I'm gonna clean up that mess while we're doing stuff. Oh, hey, Dark Dragon. No, I just didn't know you were on. Since, you know, you didn't show up for the Hellion stream. Okay. And I probably don't need all the steel plates right now. As I say, as I pick them all up. I know. There goes the chat. Alright. And we'll get these. Alright, we'll leave that. There we go. And I get some stuff kind of cleaned up a little bit. I forget everything. So I'm not as forgetful as my wife, thankfully. Alright. Yeah, we're going to seal some of this stuff up. I know, I'm wandering around. I just want to kind of check on things. Ow. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's pop down here. And at some point, we'll get the airlocks done. So we've got pipes to do. We've got cables. Well, we're doing wiring first. We've already decided that. I don't know why I labeled this pipes, because we know we got to do wiring. And yeah, we got to get the wirings for the vents hooked up and the returns. Yes. It's not pointless because Dark Dragon will use it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Holy cow. 4? I kind of don't want to put these in here because I know it's going to cool off the tank more, and we're still trying to get it warm, but we do actually need the oxides, so. You know you can't stay away. I actually want to go this way. It's quicker. All right, so, and before I get too much farther in this, so I was planning on doing like 2 streams today. I'm only going to do 1. Of course, it's gotten a little bit later than I planned on starting this. And I do have work tomorrow. But I will probably not be doing a Hellion stream tomorrow and just do a couple of Stationeers, because I really want to get this kind of progressing further along. I might drop it a little bit, but shouldn't drop it too far. I'm almost thinking we should put, and I know I kind of mentioned this yesterday, we should probably put everything on hold with the expansion for a little bit and add more wall heaters in, because we got to get that tank heating up a lot faster than it is, which should only take about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll jump back over to the back to the expansion, because we've already got a we've already got the we've already got the large transformer. We've already got the heaters. We basically just need to add more heaters in and swap out the small transformer with the large transformer, and then update the circuit to write to the large transformer instead of the small transformer. So relatively simple. And I want to see how many. Okay, I guess, well, actually, we can do one more. I'm going by how many I can fit in my inventory right now, which is obviously a very scientific method to use. And technically, you know what? I could fit one more because I can place them on the wall before I do anything else. Okay. You know what they should do is they should make a belt that is a like storage belt that you can't put like tools in, but you can just put stuff in it. I mean, granted, yes, you'd have to be swapping it out if you're gonna like swap tools and stuff, but or like kind of make it like the mining belt, like, you know, give you one tool, but then give the rest of it, let you put whatever you want in it. And we're gonna take the shortcut. Oh, yeah, actually, I lied. We do need one tool because we don't have power to the door. Okay, so obviously we don't want to leave this open for too long. That's not really going to matter because it's obviously not heating while while it is open. And unfortunately, that's walls, not blocks. So we can't put heaters on that. And obviously we can't put heaters on the top either. So we could... Obviously we could do somewhere around. We could run another line. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do this. We'll do it that way. Because then if we really wanted to, we could do another partial line down here and they can share a cable. Okay, so we could actually do 1, 2, we could put another block there and probably do a few more there, a couple more there. And honestly, if we needed to, we could dig out underneath the stairs, pull up the stairs, put heaters underneath there too. But we'll see how this... Oh, I don't have any heavy cable on me. Oh, the circuits, ah. The clicking and the clacking, and I can still hear it. swear, the guy's breathing. It's like my wife's pug. It's just... I'm waiting for like them to add voiceovers. It's, Luke, I'm your father. That would be funny for like an April Fool's update. Though they'd probably get sued. So maybe they wouldn't do that. Hey, there's a really shortcut. We want... Oh, nope. 4-way. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and leave room for a couple more. And we just want a corner. And if we went the other way, there we go. Much better. And the other way, corner. Okay. And not a 3-way corner. And obviously that little transformer is not going to be able to handle that right now, but we don't really care because the door's open anyway, so it's not actually doing too much. Well, it's not doing anything because it's trying to heat the world. Oh, I need a 4-way, not a 3-way. All right, so we could add 1, 2... well, we'll see how this works. All right. Transformer. All right, so dump that. And let us pry bar. That might work. Give me that. Give me that. All right, let's pull this up. We can repurpose that for downstairs. Let's see, power in, power out. Oh, you know what? We could probably just do this. That would work. No, we probably won't be able to reach the wire unless we pull off the walls, but hey. Oh, come on, you started to do it. There we go. Ah. Wait. Oh, come on, I can see it. Oh, I think I wanted that corner there. Okay, 5. No, I said 5. Okay, we're going to go out to, and let's just be safe. There we go. Yes, there we go. And on. Ah, come on, I jumped over there once. It's the bolt cutters, isn't it? They're too heavy. All right. Let us somewhere. Okay. So we don't need that there anymore. And where? I think. Right there. So that's the corner we pulled up that I should not have pulled up. Okay. Is it me, or does this just not want to go the right way? Here we go. I know we don't have that many down there, but oh look, what is it? 33,001 watt. Okay. Oh, it did max. Okay, it did max out. There we go. I was gonna say, watch it go 50,001, and then I burn out a cable. Which obviously we didn't need to go that high, but they will only put out as much as the stuff needs anyway, so no point in not just maxing it out. Seal that up. And is it the right way? Probably not. No. Very nice. So hopefully, which obviously we lost heat because it was open. Wow, that's so noisy. Okay. Anyway, so now once that heats back up down there, that should run quite a bit faster. Yes, and they all are on. But we could put 1, 2. If we run a line down, we could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet we could put like 6 more down there. Why not, right? How many do we have anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So technically, we could do 40 more. Nah, we'll throw 6 more in there. I want to get it working as fast as we can, basically. Because the less time it has to take to heat up the gases, the faster it gets to us. What did I say? 6 more? Which I probably don't have. Oh, I'm going to keep doing that. Actually, let's drop that. Let's drop that. Drop that. Drop that. We do need the heavy cable. We've obviously got to be able to wire them up. And one more. Thank you. All right. There we go. We'll throw these in real quick, and then that should be good, I do believe. I mean, we went from basically 4. You know what? I just really remembered we have a wall heater right there, too, that we didn't use before. All right. So let's get this open back up. And again, try to do this quick because obviously the tank is cooling off now. Oh, I might have to I didn't grab a frame block. Shoot. Well, here's a massive power drain. And I don't know if it'll let me put... Oh, it will. Very nice. I mean, you didn't have to place a... It kind of clips through. But very nice. Not... Oh. Thank you. I guess we only need a corner there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We quadrupled it. All right. Well, if that's what you do for fun. Okay. We shouldn't need the heavy cable on us. Negative 0.4. Alright, let's watch that for a minute. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time to try to heat up the room. Or the little area down there. And then it should start transferring into the tank again. It will be real interesting to see because now we have 1.6 megawatts going to that one cube. I think that's more than all the base heaters, or all the heaters in the rest of the base. Actually, I know it is because I think we only have 8. So that's double what is heating the base. I mean, we might need to put some more solar panels on the roof now. Because I have a feeling... Oh no, we're still gaining power when the sun's up. No, kind of. No. No, we're actually losing power. Yes. Yep, we are losing power now. So we can't keep up with those while the when the sun's up. So that's not very good, obviously. That means that as long as that's running, we will never be able to charge the batteries, and eventually everything will go dead if they run long enough. Yeah, so in the near future, we will be throwing some more solar panels up on the roof to compensate for that. Thankfully, we have quite the storage. So, oh, actually, the sun's going down because we were keeping up. I guess we'll have to check when the sun comes back up. Question is all of the 16 batteries that we have going to be able to handle that much of a drain over the night? We'll see how low we drop, I guess. All right, it did start warming up, so hopefully we will see that warm up relatively fast now. It should at least be warming up about 4 times faster than it was before. Because we do have 4 times the heat output going into there now. All right. Yeah, see, I don't know why it's doing the whole drop down. Oh, yeah, because it expands and then it has to recalculate and it kind of throws it off a little bit. We've seen that happen before. But obviously, it is heating up. We're going to have about probably 10 MPa in there, if not a little bit more by the time it gets up to 20 degrees. Hey, and autosave. Thank you. Yep, so as we can see, it is heating up. We did hit some weird buffer zone before where it was, the temperature was not increasing, but the pressure was, so it was obviously heating it up. And, you know, that is going pretty quick for there being like 8 MPa in there. So I have a feeling if we don't have much in the tank, it's probably going to heat up really fast and then let it through, which is kind of what we want. So, yeah, very nice. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think that'll work pretty good. And I'm trying to swap out the old nuclear battery here. And then, yeah, we'll have to see when the sun comes up if we are actually still. Really? Is it because I don't have a battery in there? All right. So, we're going to go... we don't need heavy wiring. We're going to drop that off. We're going to have to load up on the wiring. This is going to be another episode where we do probably burn through a ton of wiring. And I just realized I cleaned up the one mess in there, and I just made a complete other mess in there. We'll take the Oh, we do have another. Yeah, we definitely want that. Actually, we are probably going to need the mining drill. And we can take the transformer. Sheets we probably will want in our inventory. Oh, you've got purple this time. And a mohawk. Nice. Yes, I love the whole... I'm trying to go into the alien inventory tab button. Oh, very nice. 0.2. Yeah, that's coming up pretty quick. All right, the sheets... Yeah, I do want to leave those on me. Actually, no, I don't. We don't want to leave those on us because we are going to probably be having to open up more sheets. And I'm just going to throw that there. That way we have it. Ah, yes. The old killing pit. All right. So we need to run. I'm thinking back from here. So we've got the lines run for the heaters and that circuits, and it's actually all ready to go once the base is pressurized. We've got the lines run to the ACs. We still got to run pipes, but we got to run wires first. So we need to run a circuit for the intakes, and then we got to run a circuit for the outputs. And I think we're going to do the intakes first, just for no apparent reason. Random choice. Oh, and I should not have put that grate back up there. That was dumb. Now look at the batteries draining out very nicely. All right, back upstairs. I'm going to pull that grate off. And we need to probably open up that wall. I don't think we'll need to open up the wall, actually. Because I think we can just come right down through the floor like we did before. And since we're swinging by it again, 69%. Nope. What? Why is I just swapped my oxygen tank. My oxygen tank can't be low. Okay. Do I have contamination in this? Let's do this. There. One. Flush. Yeah, I know. You're going to give me 5 main warnings now. Thank you. It's got some nitrogen in it. Oh, that's why. It's got nitrogen in it. How did you get nitrogen in there? Alright, well, we'll purge that out. I guess I should check the other tank as well. The other 2 tanks. since obviously we got some contamination in here. It's some nitrogen, 14%. Yeah, we don't want that. 100% oxygen. Okay, this one's good. And just to be safe, then nitrogen. Okay, so somehow we can get contamination. Oh, no, we shouldn't. Well, that sucks because we had them all filled up. So let's go ahead and flush our suit again. Okay. We should be on 100% oxygen now. And swap. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know how we would get nitrogen in there because we haven't messed with that system at all. Oh, the circuits. The logic circuits. The clicking and the clacking. I'm going to be hearing that in my dreams. Come on, drain. Drain. I almost want to change that from a... actually, I can't remember if we have a back pressure regulator on there or a volume pump. I'm pretty sure there's a back pressure regulator on there. Let me change that to a volume pump. It'll be faster. But they do kind of drain more power. They're really fast in the beginning. It's like when the pressure gets low, they seem to run quite a bit slower. All right. So let's... What? What? What is going on with this suit? We just checked. There is nothing in that tank but O2. And I flushed my suit. You know what? Let's just drain the waste tank. And as far as I know, I saw nothing. There was no update today. So it can't be that they introduced some bug where they... Okay. Now. Okay, we know our oxygen tank's 100%. Yes, yes, yes. So. Oh, no. Why are we getting nitrogen in that line? There should be no nitrogen in that line. You know what? I bet I know what's going on. I bet at some point I accidentally put a nitrogen tank in there. And since it tries to equalize, it probably backfed this one pipe nitrogen. It's kind of funny when I suddenly hear somebody else making noise. All right, so let's pull that out. And I always wanted to check. You know what? I never check that. Yeah, it doesn't count as being placed. Okay. Nitrogen. Those should be completely empty. Nothing. Okay. 100% oxygen. All right, that is what we want. Let's go drain this tank out. Okay, that fixes it. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a way to prevent that, but there's not really because it's always going to try to equalize. Here I was all happy because we started to get our oxygen tanks, our spare oxygen tanks all filled up. Well, we can let that drain. Oh, why is my jetpack on? All right. Oh, the circuits, the clicking and the clacking. All right, we can close that back up now. All right, crisis averted. What? You're talking about here? No, no, because that's a mixing valve, so it only mixes them on the output. That's an input and an input, so it won't feed back through that way. If that's what you're talking about, but no, we now know that's going to be 100% oxygen. Yeah, but okay, so we'll open this up. Nope, not the wrench. Yeah, not a problem. And if you had been right, I would have most appreciated it, because there is sometimes I miss something and go, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? And then, of course. There we go. All right, I jumped the gun by jumping down here, because I actually need to be up here first. All right, so that's cooling. So that's a vent. Do we actually want to come down right there? I don't know if we actually want to come down right there. Oh, yeah, actually, I think we do, because I definitely don't want to come down through here. There's a ton of circuits and whatnot over there. And yeah, I think we're going to actually want to come down right here. Because this will actually give us... Oh, that's right. Yeah, because if we go down here and we go down here, that was the plan. Because that will give us both circuits. No, actually. Wait a minute. Maybe it does. No, it's custom. It's the Mars ratio. I just multiplied it by 30. So we don't have to run 5 million intakes because, yeah, it's 2 kPa is the default. So yeah, I just raised it by a factor of 30, and that to give us, because the greenhouses are completely unbalanced, so we can't, we're pulling in CO2 to try to offset the use, and we were going to have to use so many filters that it was going to be insane to pull in enough. So yeah, and then especially, I don't even know what we would do on the moon, because we would have so little. Okay, I'm going to open this up. Okay, now question is does this... Okay, so that is on with the intakes. Or outputs. So our outputs and the filtration intakes are on the same circuit. These outputs are the intakes. Wait a minute. The outputs and the filtration intakes are on the same circuit. The depressurization intakes are on the separate circuit. So we're going to try to keep that straight in our heads, because otherwise we're going to end up wiring up stuff wrong, which is easy enough to straighten out, since I usually... Oh, we actually have to make a ton of passive vents, I believe. I don't think we put any of the passive vents in yet. Oh, and we can close this back up. Yeah, the hydroponics, it does... It uses quite a bit, and it uses it at for every 1 carbon dioxide it gives you 1 oxygen back, basically. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's nice. But, and depending if you're at the optimal settings or not, is basically how fast it's going to convert. Um, Now we keep the greenhouse at the optimal settings, so it does convert pretty fast. And I forget what the conversion ratio, the rate is, um, but we can't keep up with it. We definitely could not keep up with it on the moon. There's no way, just from, you know, the CO2 that we produce is from either running the furnace or because obviously there's no way to get it, no source other than either smelting or breathing, or exhaling. Um, they use carbon dioxide. Okay. What the hell? What did we have? What could possibly explode? Oh, my helmet broke. Ah, I got no helmet. Oh, my suit broke too. How long can I breathe carbon dioxide for? Oh, I threw it instead of putting it on. Ah, oh my god. I don't know what exploded. There shouldn't have been anything exploding. All I can think of was that there was hot gases trapped in the Oh, do I still have a tear in the suit? Why won't it let me repair? Oh no, okay, it's telling me I'm cold. Okay, open mask 2. Charge empty. Oh, we lost a nuclear battery then. Okay. All right, well, obviously we've got to go look at that because something is funky going on there. The only thing I can think of is that when that block was welded, that there was hot gases trapped in there. And so when we opened it up, they all basically came out. I don't think anything blew up, actually. Because there was basically nothing to blow up. Okay, so we should... Yes, we are heating up now. Sort of. Of course, I have lung damage again. We lost whatever... Oh, actually, we lost the chest piece. So, oh, well, that's weird. Oh, no, okay, because we had everything swapped back. Oh, no, no. It released... The only thing I can think of was that this... Because... I really hope the sun's going down and I'm like, my guy's not going blind all of a sudden. So when you seal these up, if whatever you have for atmosphere and stuff, as far as I know, it traps it in there. So the only thing I can think of was there was really hot gases trapped in here. Because we have had times where there used to be a smeltery right here. And this is also one of the bugged, because see where it's purple? I didn't paint these purple. We have random blocks, and there was some bug in the save, and some stuff randomly got painted, and they were also skewed, so it didn't line up with the grid. They were like cross, but some of them stayed, and they just changed color. So my thought is we probably had some really hot gases that got trapped in there for whatever reason, or it was just because it was bugged and it thought there was a ton of pressure and gas in there. And I could see that maybe it was at 100 kPa, like the base had been pressurized and then that had been sealed, so it was at 100 kPa, and basically as soon as it got opened up, it blew out 40 kPa. Because as you can see, there's no blown pipes, and we weren't running anything, so there's no way really for pipes to blow. And basically that smashed us against the wall, and basically it damaged the suit. Our helmet was already half gone, just because that's the original helmet from whenever we started. Actually, no, it was the second helmet, because I died once. But yes, interesting. Hey, exciting, fun things. What do you know? I'm just glad we didn't actually really. Well, we lost a nuclear battery, which sucked. And yeah, because it completely destroyed it. It's not around anywhere. Oh yeah, yeah. I once yeah, that was a funny story. I think I actually did it off camera. It was a long time ago when I was building a greenhouse. If you, and it might actually do it if I do this. If you throw something sometimes and it bounces and it hits you, that can actually tear your suit. I've had that happen before. And it just depends if the physics kind of wig out or not, and consider it bouncing around basically. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to open this up. We probably don't need the jetpack on. And I don't need that right now. Oh, complete. Oh, really? Ah, there we go. Well, that was the first one that's actually ever done anything like that. The rest of them we've occasionally opened up, and they've never had that happen. So I was not expecting that. The most it seems is any of the ones that were like the grids weren't lined up, it wasn't lined up correctly. I did remove those and place them back down to fix it. So obviously everything sealed up and was working the way it was supposed to. But for the most part, they've just been colored. And I haven't really worried about it because it's just a cosmetic thing. And like I said, that might not be because of the frame. It might be that I had opened it up when the base was really hot, well, I don't know if the temperature applied because I didn't see if it shot up the temperature. I'll have to check at some point. Yeah, it could be. Okay. Yeah, and probably the only way to really go through is go back through the series, find out when was the last time that I had that open, and then see what the conditions were in the base at the time. And that would say, because it should have matched to that. So that would say if it was because of the temperature or if it was because obviously if the base was depressurized or something the last time I had it open, then it was just bugged. But not really, Now, if it starts happening a lot, then I might want to check. Okay. If I want to run that back that way, or we actually need to carry. That is our waste pipe, so we actually need to bring that down here as well. So we'll have to leave this open. And where is our closest? That's well, honestly, it doesn't really matter. I've got to figure out which one. That was a return. That's why it's got a passive vent next to it. So I'm guessing output. I don't really like how that's spaced out. I kind of just threw stuff down here when I was just trying to get everything. Oh, so we had output, return, output, output, output. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to change that. And what we'll do is... actually, go back one more. Actually, the furnace that was there before should not have made any heat now that I think about it, because that was our ice smelting furnace. We never used it to... we never actually turned it on to smelt stuff. Oh, but we did have... Okay, it may have actually turned on at some point. Because we were getting the bug where the gases were basically... the fuel mixture was self-igniting. And we've had that happen a couple of times. But we've had plenty of times where the base was actually very hot. Mainly because of running the furnace or whatnot. So it is possible, either way, it's possible that the last time that was opened it up, it was very hot and, at full pressure. Yeah, which could be because we have had time. Well, I don't know if I don't think we've ever gotten the base over 1K, but we have definitely had times where it's gotten pretty warm. I mean, we've been up to 200 Celsius in the base, at least in part of it. I don't remember if over there or not, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, so on this, and we're gonna want to actually, I think we're gonna floor, ceiling. Yeah, we're gonna want to go through the ceiling because if we go through the floor, this is all stone. So then I'm gonna end up digging trenches through everything. Luckily, we have the grate on there, so we'll still be able to walk over everything. Oh. Oh, yeah. The lovely iron. Oh, yeah. I'm never using iron for floors again. That seemed like a really good idea at the time, but I regret it now. Okay. So, which one of these is which? Filtration and return. So we should do one at a time so we don't completely get confused on this. And what we can do... Oh, looks like we got either the leg spike or the autosave. All right, there we go. Not iron. I went. You know what we're gonna do? Actually, real quick. We're gonna put some pipe in. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's our return line. So we definitely want to tie in. We're probably going to need to open this up again, but I figure if we do this, we can close it up. Because I'm going to have to weld it up so I can put the vents on it. And is this a... Let's find out. Nope, just a corner. Okay, so we can change it to a T. All right. So it'll give us a return. And I think... Let's see, the wire's coming from the top. So we can place them upside down for the returns. And then we're going to come down to the vent on the other one. Oh, we still got to make volume pumps. We never made any to place for this. So we got volume pumps and passive vents that we need to make. We're going to want to come down one more. I think that's where we want to be. Might be one more. Oh, you know, we're not. No, this is the return. That's fine. Well, no, we do actually have to carry. Yeah, we're not going to want to run the light like that. Oh, hey, and look, atmospherics crashed. Imagine that. I haven't had to open up atmospherics or pipes in a while, so we haven't had a problem with that. I don't like how that's being ran. That's going to be a pain. All right, take that back off. We're going to move it over to this side. Is that a T? That's a T. Good. So we can just change it to a four-way. There we go. And we'll put a corner back on there. That way it'll give us the in the same line, because I don't want to open up two rows right side by side for no real good reason. And then what we'll do is there and there. That kind of sucks because I want to see where we got on the radiators. Okay. So good. This will let us continue the pipe all the way down to the other side. Which we're definitely going to need. Oh, yeah, let me clear that out. All right. And iron sheets. Iron sheets. Yeah. Oh, we can go ahead and stick that up there too. All right. So we can weld. That's the steel sheets. All right, good. So filtration and we can't weld because atmospherics is crashed. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Well, anyway, yes, this gets our pipes and our wiring down here for both circuits. You know, the thought was is that we would put And I think what I want to do is I want to go through and change these because, like I said, I was just kind of throwing everything down here to get it, you know, so we have the stuff. Just kind of like how we tweak the ACs and whatnot, and the furnaces as we put them in. We're going to do the same thing on this. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the like outputs on one wall and then put the intakes and the filters on the other wall. And then that way, as long as it doesn't like, we're trying to walk through and it's blowing us to the other side, I think that will work pretty good. And I actually did think about just lining some outputs on this side and then putting intakes and filters on this side so it just kind of blows down the room. But I don't know if I really want to do that. It seems like they should be, kind of more spaced out. So we'll see. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I want to see where our, because now those are just running and draining power, but they're not really doing anything because we've got no atmospherics. So they're not actually able to transfer the heat. Oh, we have, what is that? That doesn't look like oxide. That's a weird. Huh. So what did we get up to? 1.3 degrees Celsius. So we were at negative 0.2 or negative 0.3 or whatever it was, right around there. Oh yeah, look, we came up in MPa. Oh, we're going to be quite high, actually, then, by the time that gets up to 20. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have, like, let's see, 9 MPa. We went up, going up basically 2 degrees, a great degree and a half. We went up an MPa. Oh, yeah, we're going to be up around, like, 20, 30 MPa. Oh, you put the oxides in? Did you put them in before or after the atmospherics crashed? I'm just wondering because it might, if you, oh, you must, oh yeah, you had to put them in before because otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't have bumped up the pressure. Yeah, they're all in. Oh, so it was actually hotter then because if you put all the oxides in, it would have dropped the temperature. So yeah, that's working pretty well. All right. And I guess we're hitting an hour. We're going to call it good for this stream, I guess. Oh, it was up to 1.7 before you put them in? Okay. Yeah. It's because there's so much pressure in there that it's not having that big of an impact on it. Thankfully. But it also means it takes a lot longer to heat it up. Yeah, we're going to call this an atmospherics crash. I have to shut down and restart. And I actually have to exit completely out of the client because I can't exit to the main menu. Otherwise, it will crash the client when the atmospherics are crashed. But it is 1 a.m. my time, and I do have work tomorrow. So we're going to, I guess, call it good. A little interesting, we had some explosions. Hey, fun. Luckily, it only damaged the suit. And I'm surprised that I guess I can breathe a 99% carbon dioxide atmosphere long enough to, run a 50, 60 feet and put on another suit and then run back to get a battery before I freeze to death. So, yeah, I'm glad that does take actually a little while. Yeah, anyway. And, but we did get the heaters working, which they are improved there. So they're working pretty good. Seems like so far. Of course, atmospherics are crashed, so we can't really tell. Oh, we should see what the batteries are at. Because they are draining the batteries. Oh, you did give me a heal pill. Oh, thanks. I didn't even notice. It doesn't give you any notification or anything when that happens. 46%. So yeah, we dropped on the power quite a bit from adding 12 more heaters in down there, but it'll be worth it, I do believe. I'm really interested to see is once we get that up to temperature and it dumps into everything, um, if we put in like a load of oxide, how fast it heats it up. Because we've put in a ton of stuff. I mean, I don't know. We put, how many mining bags of oxides did you grab before? It was quite a few. Was there like 4, 5? And then I grabbed a couple bags myself. And then we grabbed at least a bag or two just from finding oxides. And I did grab a bag of actually, I think I grabbed 2 bags of volatiles. All that's been dumped in there, plus what's output from the furnace and stuff. So we've got quite a bit of, and I think half of that's like pollution, or it was. Oh, yeah, we can't actually. Well, no, that's not even reading anywhere close. So there's definitely the oxides crashing, because our pollutants were 0.5%, or were 50%. Um, Obviously, you dumped a whole bunch of oxides in more. We dumped a whole bunch of oxides in and stuff, so it's kind of changed. But I can't believe we dumped that much in. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. We did grab the water too, but it's obviously not reading correctly now, unless it did. No, I can't see that it opened up and dumped everything in, and we dumped. I really doubt you dumped a whole 9.6 MPa in there, because it was up around 6 anyway before. Um, anyway, we'll have to get when we restart and the next episode, and get um, atmospherics up and running again, which they're probably going to be crashing a lot because where I'm going to be running a ton of pipe and stuff. That's always what does it. I mean, hopefully they'll fix that, but like I said, I don't know if everybody else is running into it or if it's just the amount of pipe networks we have, because it didn't seem like it used to happen. So I don't know if it's new update, newish. I mean, obviously it's been happening for a little while now, but is it because of new, changes made relatively recently, or has it always been basically an existing bug and we've just, we're just now getting kind of like the symptoms of it, due to the fact that, it's the size of the network matters. And that is obviously needs to be turned around. But I'm not actually going to worry about that right now. And what I'm going to actually do is, before I forget that needs to be turned around, we're just going to disconnect it, because otherwise I'll think like, oh yeah, it's already hooked up. Yeah. All right. So we're going to call it good for this stream. Didn't quite get as far as I would have liked. I was kind of hoping to have, quite a bit of wiring and piping ran, but obviously we did have to take care of, boosting up the heat in the thing. And then I did have my nice near-death experience, and, we did get the stuff brought down. But either way, we made some progress. And I said I'll probably be doing probably try to do 2 or 3 streams tomorrow. I'm not going to do any Hellion tomorrow. I'm just going to do Stationeers. And hopefully we should be able to get quite a bit of. I'm hoping that by the end of tomorrow, we should have the intake system run for the expansion, and we should have the filtration and the output takes ran, intakes and outputs ran, and the filtration, basically all those ran, because that's our last subsystem. And then we can go through and hook up the airlocks and pressurize it, and we're good to go. And then we can go into the logics, hopefully on maybe Tuesday, or Tuesday my time. Well, basically the day after tomorrow's streams. Yeah, and then that would be good. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, we're just gonna do one stream tonight. I was planning on doing a couple, but I ended up taking a little bit longer on the Hellion streams than I planned, and now it's I've got work in the morning, so I've got to cut it down to just one stream tonight, unfortunately. But like I said, I'll try to do. I'm hoping to do 2 or 3 streams tomorrow, And if um, yeah, we'll probably get at least 3 in tomorrow. And it'll probably be decently long ones because I don't want to, I want to try to get the systems in. So, but yep. So anyway, we'll continue on. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good night.